Howdy, friends. Hey, several of y'all, well, actually, a couple of y'all told me to create a wish list at Amazon so y'all could buy stuff and it would be shipped to me. Y'all, I spent early today, I spent over an hour trying to figure out how to create a wish list. Just now, I spent over another hour trying to figure out how to do that. I've sent them messages through their AI answer guy and got nothing. I don't know how to do it. I know it can be done. I've seen big YouTubers that had an Amazon wish list. I just am too dumb to figure out how to do it. And I went to my search engine and searched for it, and it gave me instructions on how to do it. But when you do exactly like those instructions tell you, nothing happens. So I don't know how to do that. Y'all tell me how, or just buy me food. Food is what I need. And a lot of y'all are wanting to buy me electrical things. Electrical things don't work in this house. This is an old house built in 1908, and it has very few electrical plugs. So I have to run extension cords everywhere, and that's not safe because I trip and fall easy on a flat floor. And when there's extension cords running everywhere, it really creates a problem. So that's not a good idea. Plus, I don't trust extension cords. So I don't need anything electrical. I don't. And I don't want any long handle lotion applicator things so I can put it on my back because it's my shoulders that prevents me from doing it. And even with a long handle one, I'm having to hold that handle and move, and I can't do that. So don't buy me a long handle lotion applicator because it's not going to work. Uh, and I hadn't found any lotion that worked anyway, and some of it's I'm allergic to, so just scrap that idea. But food would be welcome. Any kind of food, as long as it's something that's going to last a long time. Uh, canned food or whatever. Some of y'all said you send me oatmeal and grits. I love oatmeal grits. I also love buckwheat. There's a Rusco brand, Ruskoe brand buckwheat that I love. And just any kind of non-perishable food would be greatly appreciated. Not clothes. None of you knows what size I wear, and I don't even know, since I lost so much weight, over 100 pounds in the last year, and I've got more clothes than I got place to store stuff. I don't need blankets. I've got duvets. I've got all kind of blankets. I don't need any of that. I've got enough clothes to last me my lifetime. I just need food. So, and y'all, there are so many out there that needs food way more than me. If you want to donate to somebody that really needs it. I need food, and in the wintertime, I don't go out shopping. The winters up here are brutal, so I'll take any food if you want to send me food, but there's a lot of people out there that needs it more than me, so y'all pray about that before you start sending me stuff. There's a lot of people with way more needs than me. I saw, uh, I don't like this YouTuber, and I don't even know the name of their channel, but it's a young couple that just started, and I don't know where the heck they got their money, but they bought a 47-foot long travel trailer. It's fully equipped. It's got everything, a built-in generator and a big black waste storage and a gray waste storage and big water tank. And they bought, I don't remember if they said 20 or 40 acres in the Arizona desert. They built a tiny house out there, and that out there in the desert, they don't have water, they don't have electricity, they don't have a septic tank. So what they do, they live in the big RV part of the time and in their little tiny house that they built part of the time. Tiny house doesn't have electricity or water or nothing. It's just a house sitting out there. They're not very bright, but they've got an Amazon wish list, and those people are rich. They've got $100,000 truck, brand new $100,000 truck, and I don't know how much that RV cost. It was probably close to 100,000 also, and they got an Amazon wish list. I wouldn't buy them anything. But anyway, with their uh, RV, it's got a built-in generator, so they've got electricity. It's got a big storage tank for their waste, and it's got a big water tank. And then when they run out of water or when they need to uh, empty their storage tanks, then they hook the RV up to the truck, tow it into town, dump it, refill it, come back out. That's just stupid. But anyway, that's the life they choose to live. That's their business, not mine. But they've got a wish list. It sounds to me like they're very wealthy. Why would anybody buy them stuff? I don't know. And their wish list is more stuff, not food. It's stuff. It's crazy. And I'm sure people are spending hundreds of dollars buying them gifts. There's so many people with needs greater than them and greater than me. But if y'all want to send me food and Kitty Cali food, that would be greatly appreciated. Just be sure it has an expiration date a long time out from now. I had enough food in this house to last me over a year. Remember, in last spring, I got a contract on the house, and the guy was wanting me out. It was an old man like me. He was wanting me out immediately so he could move in because he didn't have any place to live. And so I was giving everything away. All of my tools in the garage I gave away to a friend, and all the food. I had enough food in here for 2 or 3 years, and I gave it all away. And then he backed out on the deal, and I lost all that stuff I'd given away. And now I can't afford to restock. I bought all that stuff from the proceeds of the sale of my house down in Texas. I bought this house and all that stuff from the proceeds of my house. And then I still had a ton of money left over that I was going to live on the rest of my life. And my last ex-wife stole it out of the bank account. So I'm poor now. And I've never been poor in my life, but I am now. And I got a sister somewhere that stole a ton of money from me. So I've got nothing. So however you want to help, but I do not need clothes. Goodness gracious, y'all. I've got a huge clothes closet, and it'll be packed, literally packed full of spring and summer clothes during the hot part of the year, and all my winter clothes I'll hang either in the utility room, and I've got 4 of the biggest suitcases you can get, 4 or 5, I can't remember, that are packed full of clothes. And then when it gets cold, then all my winter clothes comes out and gets hung up. All my spring clothes goes in. So it's a big chore twice a year to switch it all out like that, but that's how I do it. So I've got plenty of clothes. I got plenty. I've got clothes that would probably be suitable for the coldest part of Alaska. And it doesn't get quite that cold. It gets real cold. It gets almost that cold here, but not quite that cold. Uh, I'm cold today, and it's just barely freezing. But being from the Texas Gulf Coast, I'm not used to the winters up here yet. I may never get used to them. But I've got plenty of clothes, y'all. Don't buy me any clothes. And don't buy me stuff. I don't need stuff. I need food mostly is what I need, because when the snow and ice starts, I do not get out. Today there's no snow and ice. I could get out. I don't have any money at all, so I can't. It wouldn't do me any good to get out, but uh, I could if I had money. I just don't have any money. And utilities are so expensive here. I'm not exaggerating. They are crazy high here. That just about takes my income just to pay my utilities, and I'm frugal with my utilities. I keep the place warm because I don't want my water lines to freeze up. My water lines runs through the basement, but they're not protected at all. I would like to get some of that foam stuff that goes around your water pipes and insulate them all, but I haven't been able to do that the whole time I've lived here. First, I can't climb the stairs to go down into the basement, and I can't get anybody to do that. If I bought the stuff, I bought the stuff at first, and then last spring when I sold the house, I gave it all away. I bought it and never put it on because I can't go down in the basement. I've been down there twice, I think, in the 4 years I've owned this house, and my furnace is down there, and there's a filter down there that needs to be changed twice a year. And sometimes I can find somebody, pay them $10 or $20 to go down there and change it for me, but most of the time I can't find anybody to go down there and do it. It's an easy 2 or 3 minute job, and I can't find anybody to go down there and do it. And I'm afraid to go down there. I fall a lot. What if I fell going down and got injured or couldn't get back up? I I don't know what would happen. I might lay down there 2 or 3 days before I could get up. I don't know. So I don't go down in the basement. I, you know, the last time I went, my housekeeper was here, and I can't find a housekeeper now. But anyway, she was here, and I told her I was going to go down in the basement and change the filters. That was in the springtime, and I went down there and changed them. And if I had fallen, she could have called for help to get me up and out of there. But I don't have anybody, rarely do I have anybody to stand by while I do it, or they'll go down there and do it for me. And I don't want somebody else to do it for me because I don't know if they do it right or not. So I want to do it, but I need somebody here to call 911 if something happens to me. Oh, and I got so much pain today. It is crazy. But I guess food, if you want to get me something, food. And I'm not asking for anything, but several of y'all keep saying you're wanting, and some of y'all are sending me all kind of stuff, and a lot of the stuff I can't use. What I need mostly is food, because I do not get out when the roads are messed up. I'm not used to driving in that, and I don't want to learn how to drive in it. I've got snow tires on my truck, but I don't like getting out in it, y'all. I don't. The only insurance I can afford now is liability only. So if I ran into a tree or ran into a parked car or something, it would pay for them, but not to fix my truck. And that truck's got to last me the rest of my life. So I don't need to be running risk like that. So I just, I put 200 or 300 miles a year on that truck, and that's it. It just stays parked most of the time. So y'all, and I wish I could afford full coverage like I've always had my whole life, even when I was a teenager, but I can't afford it now. So I'm kind of messed up. Or I'm not, well, I guess I am too, but my life is messed up. But if y'all want to help, I guess get me food. No clothes, no back rubbing things. I can't do that. My shoulders are both bad. I got rotator cuffs that are bad in both shoulders, and my whole spine from top to bottom is messed up. So I can't walk good. I can't climb stairs hardly at all. The pain is just extreme climbing stairs, and I'm not safe climbing stairs. Uh, so that's that. I've got plenty of water. I like all kind of different drinks. Like Suzanne's been getting me all kind of different flavored drinks, but I've got plenty of water to last all winter that I bought myself and uh, brought it home in the back of my truck and had a friend unload it, stack it in that room back there for me. I got plenty of storage room for food and all. I just can't afford to buy it. Or half of my income each month goes for food, and the other half to pay utilities. And paying utilities is rough because they're so expensive here. But anyway, that's that, y'all. No gadgets or gizmos, no toys, just no clothes, just food mostly. All right, thank y'all. God bless you, friends.